Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm basically going to start a video series here about how to build up a shop specifically dealing with beginning metalworking. I've gone to school for welding, safety, that kind of stuff. I've always been interested in blacksmithing though. So what I'm going to try to do is get something set up here, and because of the economy, the way things are, I don't really have a lot of money to invest in this business, but I do have some tools, mainly welding equipment and some metal fashioning stuff, but I'm starting from scratch and with next to nothing as far as materials and things like that. So I'm scavenging around trying to get some side work in, and hopefully I'll make a go of it. I'm out in the garage this morning, and my first order of business, and I don't know if you can see it in the background, but that monster of a stove back there needs to be lit. I need to get a fire going in here so I can work in something a little bit lighter than this thing. But for now, that's my first order of business. So, might as well get started. I got the fire going. Throw on some bigger logs. My cousin built this stove probably about 30 years ago. Found somebody with a set of power rolls. They rolled it out for him. It's roughly the same dimensions as an oil tank, about 275-gallon oil tank. They cut a hole in front of it, put fire bricks in it, cut a hole for the stack, and this thing's awesome. It'll heat this garage. If it's 5 degrees outside, it'll heat this garage to about 90 degrees in about 2-3 hours. It's pretty much the centerpiece of the shop. Without this, I wouldn't be able to work in the wintertime. But let me keep on working on this fire, and I'll give you a panoramic view of this place so you can see what I'm working with. Now I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of shit in that garage. Well, it's true, we just moved in, and we're still trying to find homes for a lot of stuff. I've got my brother-in-law's stuff in there, my father's stuff, my stuff. Between the three of us, we have 3 rollaways, 3 chop chests, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We have stuff on top of stuff. Right now we're trying to eliminate stuff and try to find places to store stuff, and that's where this comes in. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to build a little storage shed. It's 10 by 20. I've got a little spot that kind of sticks out on the side here so we can store our wood splitter, keep it out of the way, and keep it up front near the shed when we need it because we're already burning a lot of wood. But this is part of setting up the business, is creating the workspace. And I hope you're patient during this process because it's probably going to take a while. One of the things I'm trying to figure out, because I want to do welding and post welding videos to YouTube, is how to eliminate the lens glare that's going to come from the UV light produced by the electric arc welding. And one of the thoughts that I have is to try taking a piece of number 10 glass, this is shade 10, and somehow mounting it on a pedestal or some kind of a clamp in front of the camera lens to see if I can get some pretty decent welding shots. But yeah, that's going to be in the future. I'm nowhere near set up to the point where I'm going to weld. I'm just going through some things in my head, trying to solve some problems before they arise, just, kind of waiting for the garage to heat up. Today, though, the first thing I'm going to do is probably cut apart this old metal workbench and eliminate it to make some extra room. This is my primary workbench where I'll be doing a lot of my crafting and whatnot, but it's the only clean spot in the garage right now, and I want to make a second one. The other bench I want to bring in here has a much heavier duty tabletop. I mean, you can hammer on it, pound on it, you're not going to do anything to it. This is just a basic machinist bench. So I'm going to basically be playing Tool Tetris, trying to get things to fit in here. There are a lot of people on YouTube who like to put cheesy music in their videos. Well, I can't really say that I like cheesy music, but unfortunately everything I use is going to be royalty free, so there is going to be a little bit of a cheese factor there. But the only reason I would ever put music into a video, especially for something informative like this, maybe just really light in the background, but I have a lot of equipment in this garage that makes a hell of a lot of noise, and it's louder than I can talk over. So there will be some video editing, there will be some voiceover tape, and there will definitely be some cheesy music in the background, and you have my sincerest apologies up front. Out there of people using a plasma cutter without using any kind of safety gear whatsoever. T-shirts, not wearing gloves, not wearing a welding helmet, things of that nature. And while yes, it's true, there are times when I don't wear a welding helmet for using a plasma cutter. I'm trying to promote kind of a safe work environment. I do it when I feel I have to, and on camera I'm pretty much going to keep on doing it because I don't need somebody winding up in the emergency room at their local hospital saying, hey, guess what I saw on YouTube? We should all be more focused on safety. You know, accidents in the workplace, it can maim you for life. You know, you've only got 2 eyes, 10 fingers, and they don't really have a lot of good options for replacement. Me being diabetic especially, I have to be very careful with my eyes. I've got a lot going against me already, so I do wear the welding helmet when I plasma cut. As far as gloves, these are very lightweight TIG welding gloves. You can wear something heavier if you're not comfortable using a plasma cutter. You can wear no gloves at all, but a level of protection is always recommended with these tools. And if you do go out and purchase a plasma cutter, or if you do have one, make sure you read all the safety documentation that comes with it. And hey, everybody goes home with their fingers and toes at the end of the day. It's a good day.